why you got involved with the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, fortunately, we have a great relationship with the Boys and Girls Club. They were our pilot partner for the Students Talking It Over with Police program. We have a great relationship with Vincent Lyles, Sam Williams, and Denisha Tate. And I was very honored when Lakita Caldwell called me and said, we want your office to be the voice of the police aspect of this documentary. We're very fortunate to have a great chief. Chief Flynn created this program, Students Talking It Over with Police, and the segment that you've seen in the video, what he wanted, his vision was for us to talk to kids like they were adults. So he wanted us to lay out the maps and say, okay, this is where you live. These are all the violent crime that's occurring in your neighborhood. The kids need to see the effect those dots have on that map, because that's how we police. That's how people perceive their neighborhood. So when there's outside investors or businesses looking to come into the community, they're going to pull up crime maps and see all that violent crime, all those dots in their community. And the majority of the kids that are living in that neighborhood are desensitized to this violent crime. And we understand that. We hear it every single day for them. I do something in the class where I say, okay, raise your hand if you heard gunshots last night or the night before. No one raises their hand. We know that's not true. They just become immune to it. They don't really understand it. So they need to understand that impact that violent crime has on their neighborhood. And that's one of the cool things about our STOP program. And I was glad that we were able to bring it and be part of the documentary as well.
Do you think trauma plays a role with what some of these kids deal with? Like post-traumatic stress disorder?
I'm sure that has some factor into it. You know, if you talk about a lot of different things, and one thing's, you know, when I came onto the job, I went to a house, and I just told the story the other day. I was like 3 months onto the job, and I went to a house, and it had just been a shooting. And there was a 3-year-old kid, a 5-year-old kid, a 6-year-old kid, and they were just walking around. And it was like 3 in the morning. And it appeared as if it was like noon in a normal day. And I'm thinking to myself, this is absolutely crazy. It's a school night. Everyone's in this house is up. There's just been a shooting. How are these kids going to go to school? How are they going to live? How are they going to function? How do they do this stuff? And that was my introduction into saying, you know what? This is way bigger than just being the police, right? This is a community problem, and we need to all come together and figure different ways out.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.